It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
As we see a team who left LA take on a team who came back home. This should be a good one to watch.
Next on Madden Football.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi, here in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
Right to the air, it's Minshew. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Makes the handoff, now Minshew. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Minshew. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. Finds him on the slant. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, Madison. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Minshew working from the gun. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun, a run for Madison. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play action. It's Minshew. Complete out to the right side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They go play action here. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They send Nakua in motion left. On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll get this to Cobb. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and just 2 to go. Stafford from the gun. That's taken in by Cobb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and it brings up an LA first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st is Minshew. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders get it down to a single point. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drive. drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Raider football. They've got first down from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down for a loss. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Minshew. Has a man, it's Madison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Madison. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. They'll go right back to Madison. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Madison again. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Smith back to receive it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw here, Stafford. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. That one gains 7. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Find Diablo there on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Give to Williams from the gun. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Find Diablo there on the tackle. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. To the ground with Madison. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give now to Madison. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. This is ahead for about 5. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Minshew. Complete. It's Myers. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's got it on the bootleg. Touchdown! Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Out come the Rams on offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. Kupp on the catch. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now, Stafford. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams. With it, 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Throw complete to Williams. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Stafford from the gun. He finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys tie things up at 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Minshew on 1st down. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Second down now, 7 to go. Minshew working from the gun. That's complete. Here's Madison. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We've reached halftime of what's been an entertaining one so far. 14-all is our score. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another run for Williams. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Cup. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
From the 36. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They go with Williams on the counter. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Third and long now for Stafford. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Minshew. That's taken in by Tucker. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Makes the handoff, now Minshew. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10, Minshew. Catch made underneath by the back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. He gets this one to Myers. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Complete, it's Myers. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. White does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Out of the gun, Madison. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Rams 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Rams, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running right, it's Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford into traffic, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. That's Cup on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Cup on the catch. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Stafford gonna go on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Gotta think this is 4 down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 3. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Minshew. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Minshew. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Minshew working from the gun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Minshew. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's tackled for no gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now. Stafford now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Let's come in here, Brock Minshew. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
On 2nd and 10 now, Minshew escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They send a man in motion. Minshew on 1st down. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders down by only 3. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Looking to throw it. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. brings up third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He picks up 28 on the play, and it brings up an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. To throw. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. All right, here we go. Second down. Williams on the carry. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Now it's Williams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Call it 70 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. That one is good! And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it! So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.